Right, here we go. Welcome back to the channel and to another stream. And here we are then, we're back in for some more daily bases. And I thought today we'd try our hand at a bit of Daytona. In daily base 8, we'll see what we can do. It looks quite good, this combo. So I thought we autopilot this on Wednesday, this one today. And we'll see how we get on. We may get to Lago Maggiore. Depends how successful, I guess, we are on this one, on Daytona. So Daytona, Red Bull X 2014 Junior. Not a bad car from what I remember. Oh, I can't remember now. I think I drove this car a very long time ago. So we'll get into it. Looks as though we've come on at around about the right time, 10 past 7. 11 minutes to get warmed up. Make sure the drink won't spill everywhere. So yeah, I can't remember when I last drove this car. Probably single player months ago. So should be interesting. Let's see how we get on. Hello One and Jaden, welcome into the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Hope all is well. How are you? Yeah, good. Thanks One. Hope all is well. And how's the RL's HQ today? Not too bad today. We are steady on 28 degrees. Although it's, well, we've got thunderstorms apparently. I think the whole of where I am on the map is yellow on the weather forecast at the minute. It's saying that it's going to thunder over the weekend. Steering's a bit, we get used to it, a bit light on the steering. What's it like on short shifting? Not too bad. What's it like on here? Not bad. Gonna say 6th gear. Yeah. Looks to be the case. 6th gear, 160. Kind of like a Group 3 car than this one. It's quite similar power-wise. Group 3 car, BOP'd. Right, 49 coming in. Start maybe pushing a bit now. Right, not too bad. 8/10, so about second improvement. ETS this weekend? No, I'm going to try to. I've been doing a job on there for about 3 weeks now, so I think I'm going to try get on it at some point this weekend, I think. There's a few bits that I'm doing on it as well, mod-wise as well. Let's try and get it sorted, really. Well, we're done at 48.7, not too bad coming in. Five more minutes, try and get a lap a bit quicker if we can get used to the car a bit. But the brake balance is in the right place, 5 to the rear, no TCS on at the minute. We are going to go quicker, not by much though, but we'll take it for now. About half a tenth, it'll do. Or nearly a full tenth actually, that'll do. Bit quicker on this one. Right, cracks the 47s. See how quick that is. Hello Luca, welcome into the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it and hope all is well. Not been on GT7 for 10 days. Just over a week of no GT7. So coming in, not bad, coming in to get us started. 47.9, it's pretty decent. So, what do I think? I think, well, mid 47s would be quite good. It's about this bit, about here really. We can get to this bit as we go through, that'd be quite good. See where we go from there. On this one, but yeah, we may get to Lago Maggiore, but I think, in all honesty, Lago's too far gone for us, I think, at this stage of the week on Friday. It's, that one will take some work. That will definitely take some work to get into Lago Maggiore. It's going to be, that'll be tough, that one. Coming into it Friday, first thing, for us. Although, this one could be the same. We could be getting a right session tonight on these daily races. Let's see how we get on. Hello Speedy, welcome into the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it and hope all is well. Life and racing, good thanks. All is good. Hope all is well on your end as well. Here we go. Daytona Red Bull X 2014 Junior on P11. And I am, what are we? Nearly a second off pole, not too bad. We'll have a look at this one. I mean, 4 laps. We're going to be out in about, what, 6 minutes? Back in again to qualify, so... Well, a bit more than that. I think probably 8 minutes for the race if it all goes through without any problems. We're going to be out again and back into quali. Right, Daytona. P14, no, P11. Only 12 cars for daily race 8. Right, let's see what this Daytona is going to deliver for us today. This race could also be too far gone for us this week, but you never know. I think Lago's probably... They'll be quick on there. And we need normally about 3 days or so on that one to get our optimum quali lap. Let's try this one. I heard the slipstream is quite powerful in this race, so we'll see what that's going to do. Got hard tyres on, a bit of bite on the car, but not really. Got a bit of grip around this bit on the racing hard tyre. Might have the one going off there in front. I've got some slip we'll go through. No, a bit far behind, aren't we, to get any slip? All the cars in front that are battling away. Oh, that was wrong. That was awful through there. But this one's about done already. Got one lap to go. Not going to get anywhere, I don't think, in this one. Unless they decide to push each other off, there might be, maybe get P9, who knows? Who knows at this stage? All purple. First sector. as one. I'm going to go through, why not? I'm going faster, so might as well. There we go, first one, 7 seconds behind. Right, out into quali. Get used to this car in quali, get a better lap time. I think is what we need to do. And again, 4 laps, we've got loads of time to set a quali lap in this one. Right, let's go to quali, set a time. We've got 9 minutes. Loads of time to set a quali lap. We could do all sorts in 9.5 minutes. Yeah, thanks one to the GGs, appreciate it. As always, improve our lap time in quali. Get anywhere, let's get another ghost. Go potentially, why not? 146.8. We've got really 5 laps of qualifying, which is basically, yeah, that is longer than the race. So I don't know how this is going to go, but it's looking as though we're going to be qualifying more today than actual racing. I mean, I don't know if that makes any sense or not to some people. It's a very short race, and Lago Maggiore is the same on Daily B. This is basically a Group 3 car, just without a roof on it, pretty much. It's a Red Bull Group 3 car, this one. Not going to go anyway, we'll get a penalty for that anyway. And that'll penalise the next lap as well. Don't feel too bad. Bus stop could have been maybe a bit better. Could have been neck and neck with our PB this one. Still got 3 minutes to go before the next race comes in. Go around again. Gone. Not going to make that one. Not making that one either. Just run the clock in, I think, now. Let's get to the start of the next one. Got a decent lap now, and the time's going to probably will run out, won't it? Yeah, good lap this one. We're not going to quite finish it. Get through this split. Yeah, 108.2s could have been a PB. We'll just about sling it into bus stop. Oh, not quite. Oh, it's going to be a battle. This one is going to be a battle. I'm feeling it in my bones a bit. It is going to be a battle tonight on this daily. All we can do is see how it's going to go and see how we get on, but it is going to be a battle. We are 4 days, nearly 5 days late to the show, and this is what happens when you are that late to the daily races. And all these guys in this lobby have been doing this race most of the week. Some of them have. And it's a case of, well, we're here. We just need to hang on and see what we can do. Not much else, as always, that we can do. We'll go P10 in this one. P10. A rather modest 29C in the room at the minute. 25, partly sunny. But, like I said before, all the map of where I am on the weather forecast is yellow for thunderstorms, apparently. There you have it. I hope Kev, welcome into the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks to the GLs as well. Appreciate it. As always, I hope all is well. For 10th in this one once again. But it is going to be a bit of a battle with this race tonight. There we go, Group 3 cars with no roof on them. Hello Dan, welcome into the stream. Thanks for the good luck as well. Appreciate it. Hope all is well. Right, so the battle is on. Right, through the bus stop, on route to lap 2. Racing hard tyres, the car could understeer a little bit in the bus stop. Just got to be careful of that when you're pushing it. That's all very late on the brakes. Don't spin me out. That'll do. Right, catch all these guys in front, that's the aim. come on. I'm the fastest car on the track at the minute, although I'm probably not, but we are for the minute, according to the game, so we'll take it. Hello Nathan, welcome into the stream, thanks for tuning in. I hope all is well. Slipstream in front, let's get on the back of that if we can. Right, here we are. So having that. It's hard to bump track when they're so close together. This is we get a bit boxing it. Have to be careful first corner. Someone's missed the brakes behind me, but everyone's still mostly running. Pretty wide here. Still there. Like it's very just about squeezed through. I don't think it's going to work out, I don't think. Or can I get P8? Oh, I'm going to go for it. Why not? I don't know. Maybe. Oh, we'll take it. P8 by 10th. Quarter of a 10th. Good race, that one. Oh, I'm losing SR today. It's going down a bit. I've got a no. Oh dear. One of those. Yeah, thanks Juan and Kev for the GGs. Appreciate it, as always. Right, I need to rent the car because I don't own this car on this account. I'll have a look at the next one then. It's getting there. I think 2 or 3 more, we might be able to get in to the groove of this daily. Right, 9 minutes, do the race at this time, 9 minutes. You could do at least 6 laps in this race, easy. Maybe even 7. Definitely 6, I reckon, in this race, without question. You can have 6 laps in this, easy. I mean, minute and 47, 5 laps of quali, near enough. On the push for 2k, we are indeed, Kev. It's going pretty well. We are where we are, and it does look as though 2k is going to be the next milestone on the channel. So yeah, pretty good. All seems to be going in the right way so far. So far, so good. And a track penalty. Go with it. Right, let's go again. Bit awful that. The first sector, not brilliant. That one's better. More grip in the car now. still got 3.5 minutes until the next race is coming in. Still going round. Right, this time, don't miss the gear shift on the banking, and we might, a good bus stop, get another 47 here. So we've got the gear shift, done that bit. We're on, well yeah, just about on pace to do it. Right, bus stop. Right, let's try this one. We are very just about faster. To really get out of it though, to get round the corner, and then all your time goes. That's it. That one's in the bin. It will now be plus delta all the way to the finish. Hello Jedi, welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Hope all is well. We're just about coming into the next race then. We'll carry on trying to find our beats at Daytona. Hello, going good. Welcome into the stream. Thanks for tuning in and hope all is well. Happy Friday as well. A hat trick of tenths today. I've had a bit off today on me, oh yeah, a little bit. Right, let's try this one. From, again, P10, hat-trick of P10s. See what happens, as always, on this one. Have we still got the, are we still yellow? Yep, still yellow. We are still yellow. That's not bad, actually. Tomorrow. Oh, actually, oh, maybe it is. Fair enough. Oh, no, we've got dark yellow. I think I'm just outside the dark yellow. That must mean that it's going to thunder a teeny bit more than what it is in the normal yellow area on the weather map. Might clear the air a little bit if it does it enough. Right, bus stop. We've got two behind us. Slight twitch in these. Yeah, you can do lose a bit of time in these cars. They're very twitchy. Going to see some lightning this time. Oh yes, Thor is coming. When it's thundering, the roars of Thor. Let's go this way now. P8 on this one, but we might get something with bus stop. We'll have to do when we get there. Let's keep going. Keep going. We get a penalty. We get a penalty. I'll accept that track cutting. It was track cutting. You can have the places back. I did cut the track. It was a track cut. I can't. There's no way of hiding that one whatsoever. That was a track. I just thought, why not? We'll go for it. We'll go for it. And I was duly punished for cutting the track. So P9 it is. Heat of the moment, very snappy decision making, and that's what can happen. But those two guys must have been like, come on. You can't do that. That is not on, and it isn't on. It's not on. I don't recommend you do that. That is not on. Cutting the track. Don't cut the track if you can. But the SR has gone back up, so we shall take that. Yeah, cheers, Kev. And one for the GGs. Appreciate it, as always. Our track cutting exploits. That's a bit naughty, that, cutting the track. Very naughty. That is very unlike us, cutting the track like that. Let's get back in. The BOP, the car seems to keep all its power, so that'll do. Yeah, cheers, going good. Still deserves a GG. Appreciate the GGs, as always, on that one. Might just be starting to get the hang of the proceedings on this daily. But it is... 9C in the room. There was a butch room, there wasn't really, and again I just thought, you know what, I'm having that, and we get a penalty, and quite rightly so. We did go off the track completely, and then rejoined the track again, as if nothing had happened. Right, here we go, qualifying again for another 16.5 minutes on this, well, 8 minutes, but you know what I mean on this one. Let's see that. bad in third gear, but the second just helps to slow it down a bit. This bit's just not quite long enough for fourth gear. Oh, it goes faster as... Oh, well, start again. Start again. Start again on that one. Hello, Jeremiah. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in, and hope all is well. 5 3/4 minutes until we go again. Oh, not quite 124. Still might be well on par with our PB. Beat, not too bad. Not bad, 0.6, I'll take that. Right, 47.6 new PB, not too bad. Getting the hang of it very slowly. Very, very slowly. Not bad. Not too bad. Just got to stay here now. See how it goes in the next one. On Daytona. I think by now, on Lago Maggiore, I'd have to be in the low 56s at least to stand a chance in those. I think by now, well, it should be 55s on there now, Lago Maggiore, mid 55s on the top split, maybe even faster. So would be very likely left behind on that one for... We'll probably get maybe one good race on that one of not finishing at the back on Lago Maggiore. You have to start lapping it start of the week, and then by the time you get to Friday, you're at your peak quali time. 1P4 in this one. We're moving up, or rather moving down, but it is moving us up to compensate on the starting grid. Right, we're not too far away in this one. We might have a chance at something not too bad. Let's see how we get on. Right, P4. And if you did enjoy the 200 lap race last weekend with Hogston and Deep Forest there, we do have the next one is more or less done. Pretty much. Just need to decide when it's going to be a bit different, the next one, in terms of time of day. Just need to decide what day I'm going to do it on. But the next 200 is more or less, it's more or less ready to go. But like to space them out so they are monthly things on the streams on the channel. But I think the next 2 or 3 I've got ideas for. I've got ideas for everything these days. Like the next 2 or 3 200s are pretty much, they're in the pipeline at least anyway, not sorted. We like to plan in advance on the channel. Always stuff coming out. The way to do it. Yeah, cheers, going good for good luck. Appreciate it. See how we get on. Right, here we go, P2. Now P3. Yeah, thanks one. See what we can do. As per the usual in this one. Just stare through their rear wing to see where we're going on the track. Worked out quite well. Oh, come on, it's just underneath there. Really nervous through there. It's just a very twitchy car. Let's follow these two. Well safe there. Yep, cheers Jedi. Doing well on the endurance races. Yeah, they're going well so far. I quite like them actually. The endurance races. You just sit and drive for 4, 5, 6 hours, nice and chill. Right, I've got a nice little pack that's running here now. We can all get away from the rest of them. Right, I'm coming in. Doing well here. Keep you going as well. Right, it's a case of who's going to make the move in the group now. Right, here we go. Sprint finish. Get your gear change. Just a case of what we can do. It's to wait till we get on the straight, and hopefully Red Bull behind's going to push us. But he's not interested though. Ah, they were going to. Oh, I don't know. Oh, we'll take P3. Good race that with those guys. GG's. I'll have that. I'd have had P5 to be honest in that one. So GG's on that. Worked out rather nicely. The slipstream, yeah, it's quite good. The slipstream, you get in a group, get in a pack. Just a case of making the break in the group at the right time. Bit like running racing, really. You make the break in the group at the right time. If you go too early, you bugger it up. But if you time it right, you can. It works out pretty well. We're having a bit of a mixed mare today with this game, aren't we? The SR, well, DR is going up. We had this on the other day, on our top of this. We had this. I think we've just had a general mare with the daily races now for quite a while on this account. I mean, it's SR is where it is. Yeah, cheers for GGs and the top 3 as well. Appreciate it, as always. Let's go back in, have another one. Let's finish checking the regulations out. Come on, what you checking? There we go, right. 8 minutes. Right, we get a ghost further down on the top 100. Hopefully they won't be as fast. But I think the highest we're going to get is 71 in a minute. Right, let's try and set a new time again. I was going to go in anyway, regardless of what we do there. That one's a goner. Right, 6 minutes on the clock. 47.6 is our current fastest lap on this daily. Oh, not as quick. Not as quick on this one. That wasn't even, was making it. Never. All very consistent at the minute on the time trial front. Oh, that's the goner. That's the outcome was underneath. Keep going. No, I was trying to keep going, but well, we haven't got reset though. I was kind of thinking I was going to get reset a bit. Oh, there we go. I was going to say, we're not doing all of that without being reset. Not a chance. We're going to get reset at some point. I wonder if the you can still do that thing from before. What is it? If you go over this way or something to finish your lap, like over here or something. Apparently can. Oh, fair enough. The game's making its mind up. Where does it want me? I'll get 1.5 for cutting half the track. Near enough. So you can still do that thing where you can cut basically all of the start-finish bit to get faster, as I was doing before when it was Group 3. Right, the clock counts down to the start of the next one. We're faster than our main account. Well, that's a bit of a token effort, really, on the main account. This is our first proper go at, well, any of the dailies, really, other than Autopolis this week. Case of how it goes. But what's going on at the minute? Because as it stands, it's so Stream Elements at the minute is really putting the effort in at number 3 in the chat. Going Goods number 2, and then 1 at the minute is leading the way on number 1 in the chat as things stand. Stream Elements really pulling it out to be number 3 so far. And we are 6th in this one. 6th place, 47.6. Right, here we go. Next one. Yep, cheers, going good for the good luck. Appreciate it as always. Let's try this one from P6. Yep, cheers as well, Kev. Appreciate the OGLs. And hello, Chris. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. Hope all is well. Semi-retired. Well, there you go, Chris. Chris is semi-retired, but still popping in as ever. Very much appreciated. Absolute hero. Get me settings all sorted out. Yeah, thanks one as well. Have a look. In the Group 3 cars without, well, like Indy cars. There are enough of these things look like Indy cars. One going wide there, but they've gathered it up. There we go. See where they are so I don't cut them up. Right, don't take anyone out, just be nice and steady. Right, one more to go. We're not doing too bad. It's come down a bit order-wise, but it's pretty good. It seems as though... Oh, maybe not. That could be interesting just through this guy's rear wing in P6. They're slowing down a bit. Right, let's get the legs on P6. We've got them. So we've got the legs on the P6 now. I don't think we do. Oh, what they're going for it over there. They had nothing to lose, did they? Nothing at all. They had nothing. I think they got P8 in the end, but they had nothing to lose. That was the case of, this is it. It's all on the line. Quite literally as well. They weren't messing about, were they? But that makes my corner cut or track cut earlier a bit tame, doesn't it? That one there. I mean, that was the definition of it's all or nothing. I think it was this guy that went for it. And they finished in 7th. No, 8th. We were 7th. 8th penalty free. I don't think they were penalised for doing that. Well, all or nothing. Right, it's 9.5 minutes to go. 29C, very steady in the room as usual. Yep, cheers for GG's, appreciate it as always. And, well, I mean, yeah, I mean, if they knew something we didn't about mowing the grass, maybe. Don't know. They could have quite possibly have been just cutting the grass very well. We don't know, do we? That's the thing about it. Right, let's have a got 8 and 3. Again, 8 and 3/4 minutes. That race could easily be 5 laps. Very easily be 5 laps. Quite easily 5 laps. Even 6. It could be 6 even. But we sit on 8.5 minutes. Trying to see what's going on my PC because I know my main hard drive is almost full. and I'm getting red flags over it. I know why. Because seeing as we've got on the hard drive, we've got the map combo for ETS2, the version before the one that I'm on now, which is about 50 gig. And then I've got the map mod combo for the version before that as well on the PC, and that's about another 50 gig. So that's why I'm getting red flags saying that my hard drive is nearly full. It does take up quite a bit of space, all the mods for ETS2, so that's I know about that. Trouble is though, I just tend to ignore it, and it just goes away, and then we get told about it again. Right, there you go. That's on the job list. Clear off my hard drive at some point. The trouble is though, the hard drive all this stuff backs up to is also nearly full. Well, I don't really know at the minute where it's going to go. And I do like to keep it as like a backup in case anything happens, and I can load up the previous version's map combo mod list to keep the game running in the event of any problems. I see Windows again is trying to force through another update for my Windows Insider preview build. Don't recommend them, I really don't. I think with that one that you're better off, because they do update, but the trouble is that the updates don't always work. And I had an absolute nightmare with mine. I had to roll mine back. I had a right mare with it all night, trying to update it. You're better off just getting an actual license for it, get a product key, and just activate it yourself and just keep that one version the whole time. A lot easier. I mean, the preview builds are free, but a license key isn't, but I think it's worth it just to get a license key and just activate it that way. It's a lot easier. It saves a lot of pain in the long run, from my experience. This lap's a little untidy, but we'll keep going. Oh, it's the first time I've done that tonight. Oh, invisible walls take the fun out of it, they really do. No good there, first gear. But it is, but not as good as it can be. Right, next one's coming up. Oh, next race coming up. Hello, Ali. Welcome into the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Hope all is well. Kev's going to do some dailies. Yeah, no worries, Kev. Big thanks for tuning in. As always, much appreciated. And enjoy your dailies. And we shall no doubt see you again very, very soon. P7 at Daytona. Database A, only 12 places. So the hunt for DR is even more intense in this one. You've got to be really in the right place at the right time with 12 places. And we're starting this one in P7. But I think it could be maybe a weekend job, get all my map combos, if I can find a space to put them, not on the PC. I'm sure I've got space somewhere for them to go. I think all the mods are backed up as well, and that's just tanking my hard drive as well. All them been backed up as well. They're all loaded in the game, and then they're all backed up as well. I have to try and sort those out as well. I thought it'd be alright when I put the hard drive in it, but that was quite a while ago. Obviously, times change and things happen. Yep, cheers, going good. Appreciate the good luck in this one. Oh no, I'm gonna causing chaos already in the first corner. Oh, and that's a bit of chaos going on there as well. From Mizuno, the running shoes, there you do. I've got a pair of Mizuno somewhere that I used to wear. Right, let's just keep an eye on things at the minute. How's everything? Yeah, good, thanks, Ali. All is good. We're going steady at the minute. We are yellow on the map for thunderstorms at the minute. It looks set for tomorrow, looking at the weather. But yeah, I've got some Mizunos in the cupboard somewhere. That one coming. I've got no idea who that was, but really, the bus stop. What I would say is, if you are going to go for it in bus stop, needs to be some assurance to a degree that you're going to make it. If you do miss your braking, get out of the way, get off the track. Probably 8 seconds behind P10. Let's keep going then. But yeah, it's going to be a storm apparently, but we don't know when it's, well, it's forecast for tomorrow during the day, so we'll see what it's going to deal us with. What's going to happen with it. Take away this 29 degrees and kind of freshen it up a little bit. Oh, it should get classified. 31 seconds. Should be fine on that. Well, that was that one, a spectacular shunt at the bus stop chicane. But apparently I lose SR for getting shunted, but there you go, that's the game's logic for you on this Friday evening. I think we'll just forget that one and carry on to the next one. We'll go again in the next one. Yep, cheers to GG's, appreciate it. As always, we'll go again in the next one and see what that one's going to deliver. Got 9 minutes to try and set a lap time on this one. I think at the minute we are currently hurtling down towards the B lobbies. I've been in B lobbies for ages. That'll be interesting if we're able to get to B lobbies. The way it's going, that's where we're going to be before long if we're not careful. Could go on main account and go in top split, but I'd just get probably absolutely mullered at this stage of the week. We're just not fast enough on the dailies this week, full stop. If even that Lago Maggiore would take, would be nowhere on that one either. Have to stick with this one, I think. Oh, still got 4 minutes to go. I don't know about this waiting time. I'd rather just have like 2 or 3 minutes and then back in again. If you want to qualify, you can just go and qualify in TT and just, you know, do it there. But we're just going round for, yeah, more than what the race is. Right, just running the clock down basically, just waiting for it to come in. I'm not sure how many more of these I think I've hit the peak in terms of quality lap. I peaked on that. I think we're not going to get any faster. I don't think on quali. Right, so I'll do this race. I'm not sure, to be honest, how many more of these I can really handle, really. I mean, the wait time is just, I just don't know why we're doing a 4-lap race and a 9.5 minute wait to the next one. It's starting to get, I don't know, more time doing this than actual racing. I don't really think that's what it should be, but I don't know, there doesn't feel any like continuity with it. It's just more quality than racing. This race could definitely be at least bare minimum 5 laps. At least 5 laps. But it is a good race though. It is a good race. It is fun. Good battling going on with these Red Bulls. It's just the waiting time is just a bit... Don't know. Got max power in this one as well. Max power, very quick on GT7. Max power is top split without question. See how we get on in this one. We're going to be P7. Have a look then. Yeah, cheers, going good. The GLs, appreciate it. And Ali as well, thanks for the good looks, appreciate it. As always, we're in P7 in this one. Open top, open wheel, Group 3 Red Bull cars. Have a look in this one. See what happens. The racing's pretty decent as well when it actually gets going. Right, time penalty, 5.5 coming up. Slow it down anyway, that's alright. Right, top 3 are battling for the lead. Zoned out then. I wasn't concentrating with what's going on. I was just looking straight ahead. I wasn't even looking at the bus stop until we were pretty much on top of the corner. Come on, 2 laps to go. Need to just concentrate a little bit more because all these guys are catching us now. right this time. Going to bus stop now. Try to keep it in the track limits. Whoa, it was alright on my end. Could be fun. Interesting. Let's see what happens. Not bad. Pretty close, not too bad. I think I've got about half an hour left, but I might as well just stick on this really. Which will be, yeah, I've got about half an hour left. I might as well just stick on this until we get to the end. Might as well. Nice little finish at the end. To get on to the podium, and our SR's going up as well. That's pretty good. Yeah, cheers, Ali and Chris. Appreciate it, as always. And going good as well with the bottles of bubbly at the podium. Oh, I need to rent the car because I don't own hardly any cars on the streaming account. I think, yeah, I've got this car on the main account. Pretty sure I have. I've got every car on the main account. Well, one or two legends I'm missing. I need to get those at some point when they come in, but apart from that, we're pretty much, main account's pretty much, the game's done and dusted over there. Apart from things like weekly challenges and stuff like that, there's not really much. Well, we do the 200s on there as well and stuff like that, but that's about it really for the main account. You've got to go now. Yep, no worries, Ali. Big thanks for tuning in. Much appreciated. And Chris as well. Absolute hero. We'll no doubt see you very, very soon. Got 8.5 minutes again until we go. Don't know. I suppose we are giving the race a good go today on Daily Race A. And most of it has been actually pretty good. Like the last race we had, that was pretty good. Getting the three-way finish, pretty good. All right, like I say, half an hour roughly to go. So we may as well just stick on this one until we get to the end for today. We can maybe get a bit off our lap time. Maybe get a bit off it. 29C. A minute. Right, got 7 minutes to try and set a lap record. And yeah, we'll go see what's going on a bit later on. What's on the telly? Although the other night on YouTube, don't know what was going on, but a video about Henry VIII came up. I was like, oh, I'll watch that. It looks quite interesting. Tudors and whatnot. I thought, oh, I did that in school. I'll watch it for a bit. And I put the telly on last night. They just sat there reading Tudors on Wikipedia, Henry VIII, and all the rest of it. So I don't know, I might read a bit more of that later. It's quite interesting. Well, if you're into that sort of stuff. Right, 5.5 minutes to go. There. Oh, penalty. Penalty. Thought I was alright. Oh, I thought it was alright. Turns out it wasn't. I could go round and then just carry on like, but you might as well restart. Penalty. Yeah, I mean, I lost time on the grass, but apparently, well, got a penalty. Penalty all the same. Get a good drive onto the banking, that will be a big help. Not like that. That's twice now. Yeah, I think sometimes we just can't get a lap. Sometimes it happens. Or it takes a very long time to get a lap. You get kind of stuck in a rut sort of thing, can't really do anything. Nothing really feels like it's gonna work. Like that, that's gone. Just missed the whole bus stop out, not gonna make that. Well, you are gonna make it, but you're gonna cut it and get a penalty. Plain awful. Right, it's got 2 races left at the most, and then we'll see where we go from there. Firstly, we need to get through this one and see where we go. We'll start in P7. I think Max Power's back in this one as well. Yeah, that one. Right, let's have a look in 7. Bus stop, yeah, you can really go for it in bus stop. If you know where the track limits are exactly, you can really push it through bus stop. And yeah, cheers, good luck as well. Appreciate it as always. The bus stop is where time is won and time is most definitely lost on this track. But yeah, you know where the track limits are on bus stop. You can really proper abuse it to get loads of time. That's Toro Rosso Liberate in front. It looks like it to me. That's a McLaren one. And that's the McLaren one behind them. I do notice these things. Right, away we go. I saved it. There we go. Max power is in a Toro Rosso Red Bull. I don't know what to do here. I want to try and tuck in a bit, but we'll try this. Let's do it. I'll come in behind. P1 and 2 gonna work together on the same race team. If that's the case, they probably will do. Try and work with these guys in front if we can, and behind as well. I'm trying to go 7th gear for some reason, that won't work. Wait for it to stop, don't hit the wall. Oh, missed my gear shift by a little bit, and they're gonna... That's it. Batman is going through. Try and stay with them now. Might get something out of it. We'll take the Batmobile. That one. going too slow to get drafted. All of a sudden we've been catapulted through the order. Right, I'm going to lose them now. It's going to cost us really, really badly unless Batmobile's going to get us back into it. Right, sprint finish. There we go, good race that one. And if the race had 5 laps, just saying, you know, we could have gone for the win. But that's the thing, we have to get it done in 4 laps. I'll take P2, good race that one. That's pretty good. Oh, clean race bonus. That should clear up our SR a little bit. A clean race bonus. Oh, maybe not. It's back up to full. It doesn't like a clean race bonus. That's brutal. The top 4 getting DR. That is brutal. That is brutal in that one. That's rough. I think for the DR spread in this one, that is rough. The top 4 getting DR. Yep, cheers, going good. The bottles are bubbly for the podium. Appreciate it, as always. Right, it's a good race with, I was going to say P1 for, I thought I'd lost them. Just coming about, how close was that? So yeah, Batmobile that drafted us, they were 8th in the end. But it was a really good race. Well, we might as well run the clock down in here to waste the time for, you know, the next time, for the next one, and just, you know, analyse the race results. But we are going to do one more. I said I would, so I will do another one. Got a bit more movement on this. I don't think we have at the minute. We're still, yeah, we're still yellow. Not really. No, it's still gonna thunder, apparently. Right, we've got... How long have we got? 7 minutes before we're going to go again. think the time's quite good. I think that's Sebastian, isn't it? In P1 on my leaderboard. Very quick, 1:47.5. Very quick. He's quick. That's Sebastian. He's quick. Enjoying the races, really? Yeah, we are. It's just the waiting time. So that's really all it is. Really, just the waiting time today. That's the little thing about it. But yeah, it's a good race actually. The racing has been pretty good on here today. Gone. You might go around it, but yeah. Yeah, just the waiting time, just like 9 minutes before the next race. But yeah, it is a good race, this one. The slipstream makes it interesting. Sets it up quite nicely for sprint finishes. But as we have seen, it can be quite brutal on the old DR, as we saw in the last one. You got to be right place at the right time. We've got 5 more minutes. A bit iffy on that. Maybe do another lap, and we'll go to the next one. Might just about get this one finished. Just a lap. Right, here we go. We're back in. In the middle, P7. Right, have a look who is in the these guys. They've got heat on in this one, should be interesting, and max power. And we've got the Batmobile back in the house as well in P4. And again, it's just about being in the right place at the right time, the key in this race. The sprint finish. Get out of bus stop, end of lap 4, leg it all the way to the finish line. And where you're going to be is where you're going to be when you get there. Yep, chair's going good. Appreciate the good luck. We're going from P7. From the world centre of racing that is Daytona. And that's it anyway, the world centre of racing. Get ready to go. Right, P7. I'm in a bit of no man's land, I think, at the minute. I don't know what's going to happen here. Right, let's get on the back of this one then, P5. Have a look. That's quick. Bit sketchy. I think 6 was a bit there as well. I'm not looking at what I'm doing or where I'm going. Skidded. Going to be very tight, this one. Very, very... Oh, look at the bus stop chicane. Right, sprint. It's the last 400 metres. Just a case of what, when, what, who is going to happen. Oh, I haven't got enough slip, can't get past them. It's not enough. No, we start to catch the slip just as we get to the finish line. Good race, that one. GG to the guys on that one. Good one, that. Nice little race to finish on. Well, again, 5 laps. We could have taken a lot of them going into the first corner. You never know. You never know. We could have taken right up to bobbin P4 at the first corner. A very well timed, controlled, accurate dive bomb. But you never know. But there we go. It's a P7. Not too bad. Yep, cheers, going good. Appreciate the GGs with the bottle of bubbly as well. And I think on that one, I think we are where we are. I've tried this new TT. Did I try it? I think I did when it came in. Yeah, giving it a go. What I will say about that TT, watch the bollards on the corners. If you touch those bollards, it invalidates your lap. It's quite annoying. Once you know where the track limits are, you should be all right with that TT. Good TT, though, good car. It's automatic as well, that Hyundai. Just get in it, stamp the gas, off you go. It's a good car to drive. And I think this one is still... This one, I think it's still gold. I think it is, yeah, 43.5 on that one. Not too bad. Over 500 races now on this account. That's pretty decent. Did that the other day, so I think just about do the price spin. I've used the Genesis today. Just been renting. Still 29 on the gauge. There we go. 10,000 credits to bring it in. And I think on that one, that'll do us for today. Not too bad then. Do like that race. Just a bit of a thing about waiting times. I do prefer daily races that have got shorter wait times. It just helps to, I don't know, continuity, I guess. Keep things going, keep things rolling. It's just like a me thing, really. But yeah, it's a good race, that race. Did enjoy doing it today once we got our head around it and we got going with it in the end. And we'll have to see what we can do. But yeah, the DR has gone down a lot on this account recently, but it's still there or thereabouts. It's just, I think it is what it is on that one. Is it automatic or electric? I think it's, I don't know, I think I want to say electric. I think it's electric, actually. You don't need to change gear in the car. I think it's electric, actually, that BGT, the Hyundai. But it is a good car. It's not too bad to drive. It's quite heavy. I thought it was quite heavy when I tried it, but it's, once you get the hang of it, it's not too bad, that Hyundai. It's a pretty decent car. Like I say, watch the bollards on the corners, because it will delete your lap if you touch those bollards. It's very strict on those. As I found out when I was doing it yesterday, it's a very strict TT, that one. But it is not too bad. But on that one, I think that's us for today. Big thanks, as always, for tuning in and joining us on a bit of Daytona in the Red Bull Junior. Like I say, once we got going, it was it's alright, really. Just like I say, I do prefer races that have got shorter wait times, but that's just me. And it's one of those things. And yeah, we'll see what the new daily races are going to be next week. So, all being well, we'll get on Monday and we'll take a look at the new daily races and see what they are, and we'll go from there. So until then, do like, do subscribe, and do take care. Big thanks again for all the views, all the likes, and all the new subs that have joined us on the channel this week. It is, as always, very much appreciated. If you are new to the channel, and do feel free to like and subscribe as well, which would also be much appreciated. And as always, before we part ways for tonight, I'll have a look Let's see what's happening. This one. Right, where can we go? I think not been here for a while. Yeah, I'll go over there. Right, all being well, you should end up with the legend, absolute hero that is V to the K to the G, Viking King Gaming. So do like and sub to VKG if you are new to his channel. I'm sure that he'd very much appreciate it. I might just pop in there myself and just drop a like as per the usual, and say hello before we leave. But yeah, all being well, should be back Monday. We'll come in and we'll do the new daily races and see what they are, and we'll go from there. So as always, big thanks for tuning in, and again, big thanks for all the likes, all the views, all the new subs that have joined us on the channel this week. Very much appreciated, and we'll be back, like I say, hopefully Monday. We'll come back with the new daily races, and we'll see what they are. So have a good weekend, whatever it is that you're doing, and we'll see you on the other side. Bye.